Oh, hey guys, today we are game. Today we are gameplay with visionary player who have a visionary pass skill, and today we start the game with visionary pass players. Today who I got in the game daily game lamp reward. This is the player box to box play style. So this low pass lofted pass is awesome, and his heading is there, tackling awareness, everything is good. Speed, acceleration, and kicking power is absolutely good. Stamina is also good. Balance is down, and he have a visionary pass. So today I play in my squad. So let's start. What he give me in the game. Let's see how he played in the game. Without wasting time, let's start.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
So guys, my opponent team is Barcelona players. Let's see what he have, how many card in the game, how much card is it. This is the awesome card in opponent team. Their collective strength is 3192. They play style is long ball, 4-2-1-3. This is the flash gameplay. I think this is the flash. Two center forward, one second striker, attacking mid who have a whole play style. So we start game.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's found a way through. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Great vision. And he's worked it through, and he's lost his man here. And the shot! Milan still without a single shot on target. Saka tries making a foray down the right. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Bale.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was...
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
Kaká! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung looking for the run, and this is Batistuta. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played towards the other side. Pires. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
1 minute added time.
Played out wide. Thuram cuts out. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Substitution for Barcelona.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Coming on to replace him is...
And so we're off again.
Owen.
And he was quick to react. Danger averted for now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Batistuta. Barcelona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And that was very necessary. Now, can they get him away? Aubameyang under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Saka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has been clubbed away. Costa Curta. And it's Kukçu. Kaka has found the net here, of course. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries to get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka. Knocks it into space. Now the cross. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Raul looking to run onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, this is a... And the shot! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead. And that's that. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Attendees, this is a lost
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Milan absolutely shocking here. Shockingly poor.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation.
Kaka! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Right, Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Gullit.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Drogba. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's... And Shevchenko! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can clear it away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rice. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Raul. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Ligt plays it long. And it's Gullit. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Perez gets into a good position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan have their second corner now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shevchenko! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. He knows it's taken a... And we hit half-time. See your views on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mohamed Salah takes control of it, and he's on the move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Nice-looking ball. Costa Curta. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Nicely weighted ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. He's in a good position here. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Some good work on the right flank here. Hullet. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Shevchenko. Kaká, shot could be on. Kaká! He scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement.
match.
Hey guys, dream again. My opponent team is much stronger than me, but I dream again. I believe myself. I play till I do not fair with these players.
So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Vieira. Beckenbauer. To Bergamy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Forlan. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kupchu. And it's Kaka. And here's the chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he's picked it up out wide. Header! Goal! Milan! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Shevchenko finds himself offside. Costa Curta.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Messi. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff touches it back. Perez. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Half-time getting close now. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adams. Beckenbauer. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And just a quick
I think
reminder
on the
today
whole
to
the
please
team
drink
linked up very
responsibly.
well and has
Anyone
been
appearing
organised,
intoxicated or
hence
behaving
their
in an
position. They
inappropriate
can
manner
afford
will
to
be
be a
removed. Thank
little
you very much
braver
for
with
your
the ball, I
cooperation.
think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cruyff. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Perez. So we've reached the hour mark. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Kokchu. Kaka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Now Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. Puyol. Cafu. Saka. And it's Kaka. And it's Kokchu. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Kimmich. And he skips past his man. Cafu looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish?
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Probing pass. And this is Shevchenko.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kaka plays it short, looking to go deep.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Saka. I think we're just about done here.
There will be
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kaka taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly
Please
so.
turn your attention to the screen for information.
Any reflections
provided
on what
by
you've
the
seen,
local
Jim?
police.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Foden. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Saka. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne takes control of it and he's on the move. Great ball if he can get there. Torres! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona. And the shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply. Well, he's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And it's Kaka. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He won't be happy with that one. Kukçu. And here's Shevchenko! It's in! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Kimmich turns back here, probably
There will
the
be
best
3
option.
minutes added time.
Threads one in. It's played through for him. And that was very necessary. It's a mighty effort! And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Messi. Well, nicely intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's lost his man here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Costa Curta. Steaming on goalwards. And this is Shevchenko. They're urging him to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Perez is flagged offside. That's a cute ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He can run onto that, and this is Shevchenko. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 23, Hazard.